welcome back to another video. Today what we have is a very big box that I recently got from Japan. So I have already pulled off my shipping details and just opened the box to save some time, but I haven't gone into it yet. So let's have a look and see what it is. You would know based on the thumbnail, but let's open it up. So I'm gonna take everything out. So as you can see here, it is the Classic collection. So just trying to take the things out of the box for now. So we have this thing tucked down the side. I'll open that soon. We have tucked down the other side another one. We'll open that soon. And then we have this big fella here. So let's just take all this out first, and I can chuck the massive cardboard box off my desk, save a little space, and we can have a look. Let me try not to destroy anything. Okay. What do we got here? There we go. There's the Classic collection, the box. That is the little card thing that comes with it. Let's have a look in the little side things first. Let's have a look. Let's see what we get in there. So we'll try not to bump the camera or anything. Slightly different viewing angle. I will be sleeving up the cards. It looks like we got just the deck sleeves. So we've got like a grey, a slightly darker grey, and then a black. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna use them. I'll put them to the side. Don't usually use the promotional sleeves much. Prefer to just keep them. I'm not sure if these are the cards or not, because they're quite heavy. But then again, I don't know what is in here if the cards are not in there. So we'll see. Hey, yep, so these are the cards. So let me take these out because I do want everything, I do want to sleeve everything up because I'm really worried about them. Okay, and this insert, I'm just going to move this insert over to here. So here we go. We have the Blastoise deck, the Charizard deck, and the Venusaur deck. So they're pretty cool. Let's start with the. Let's just start with the Blastoise deck. The other two decks I'm just going to put up here for now. I am going to sleeve things up. I'm going to try not to bump the table or anything like that. Let me. Do apologize if I'm opening it slow. This was quite expensive, believe it or not. And I really hope the cards are in good condition. I'm not planning on reselling any of these cards. I just want them for my own collection. As you guys may know, I do collect Japanese cards. I love promos, that sort of thing, and honestly, it's cool just to be able to relive these sorts of things. You can see that there. Really nice card. Let me just leave him up. I'll show you guys at the end everything. Okay, I'll just put him up here for now. We have Squirtle. That's pretty cool. So I will let you know as well, I paid roughly around 350 Australian for this. It is very expensive, I do realise. But the thing is, a couple of the cards are quite expensive. Little Squirtle. Obviously, the starters are, the starter evolutionary line is expensive. Mostly the fully evolved, so the Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. However, just even Squirtle and Wartortle are also quite expensive. We've got a Suicune. It's quite odd why we have a Suicune and then we have another Wartortle after the Suicune. I'm not sure. That's okay. Yeah, so the big three, I think Charizard's probably like over $100 Australian. So honestly, together we've got a Star U. So together they are quite like just the decks themselves are expensive anyway, probably a similar price. So I thought, well, I may as well get the whole classic game collection as well, which is pretty cool. This is a Starmie. First time I've actually seen this one. I have seen a few of these before. I have picked up some of the cards in singles individually. We have a Magikarp. Magikarp is cool. I am going to sleeve up every single card. We have Gyarados here. I feel like they could have picked a different Gyarados out of these ones, but anyway, if they wanted to do full arts, I know they didn't really, but if they wanted to add full arts, they could have done like one of the, I think there was a shiny Gyarados full art that they could have chucked in, would have been pretty cool. Got Lapras. I honestly prefer the artwork on the fossil Lapras. I think that would have been cooler, personally. But, you know, that's just me. I think the Articuno as well. He is also kind of expensive. When I say expensive, he might be like, I don't know, $10, $15, something like that. But for one card, when you think about all of the cards we're getting together, honestly, it was a bit better to just do this. We've got Drowsy. So we had a, there was a discount code that I had on eBay for being an eBay Plus member. So basically, I used that and got like 20% off. So that's why it was a bit cheaper. It was like $420, I think they were asking. And I ended up getting it for like $340 or something like that. So, pretty good in the end. Not too bad. Shipped pretty quick. Got Mr. Mime here. Juggling them balls. This is another one that is kind of expensive, is the Mewtwo. So this is obviously from the original base set. Really cool. If I do grade any, I have a lot of cards I want to grade, honestly. But if I do grade any, it'll probably be the big ones. Like Mewtwo, the base set, oh sorry, not the base set, the the starters, sorry. Pikachu, things like that. Raticate here. That is pretty cool. Raticate that they picked. Lieutenant Surge's Raticate. We have Kangaskhan. And then I think we're starting to get into our trainers. So have the Rod. Apologise for the viewing angles. This is a new sort of viewing angle I am doing today. You might have realised that we have the camera from above. That's just because this is so massive that I wanted to be able to show you guys as much as I can. But in saying that, I really cannot see what I'm actually doing. So apologies if anything's bad. But anyway, so let's just keep leaving these ones up quickly. Try not to waste too much time on some of the trainers. Got a rare candy here. I do have most of the trainers already. What I might actually do, let me just have a quick flip through the trainers and the energies. I might not do all of the trainers yet. I might just do them off screen, to be honest. That's pretty cool. I do really like the shine and the sparkle. There's a few print lines on that energy, but water energy, really, really nice, honestly. Another fun fact is psychic energy. Yeah, really good holo pattern. Another fun fact is I am actually going on holiday to Japan shortly, so I will hopefully be picking up a fair few cards whilst I'm there. So that will be fun, and then I'll have some things to bring back and show again on video. Let's crack open the Venusaur deck. Yeah, so I should hopefully be able to pick up some cards whilst I'm there. Hopefully for a better value. Been trying not to pick up too many singles as of late, because I just want to obviously try and buy some things when I'm there. A little bit better pricing and whatnot. But we'll see. So here we've got the Venusaur. Again, pretty happy with the condition. I am a little bit shaky. I do apologise. A little bit excited to have these ones now. I did I actually tried to buy these when they first got announced. There was like lotteries to enter to try and to purchase them. And unfortunately, Bulbasaur from original base. Unfortunately, I didn't get selected for the lottery to buy the set, but you know, honestly, the set is the same price. Like, I just picked this up for about the same price it would have cost me before, if not a little bit less, to be honest, because I didn't have to like pay for shipping, so that was a positive. It's Ivysaur. Yeah, so it was quite good that I didn't have to pay for shipping on top of. I've got Lugia here. Because it would have cost a fair bit just due to its size to get this shipped to Australia from Japan. So quite happy that I was able to get it with free shipping person who sent it to me probably lost another like $50-$60 trying to just shipping it here, I would say. We got Paris and Parasect before. This is another popular one. So we have Cypher. Put him to the side. We have Pinsir. Sandshrew. Sandslash. We have Onyx. I do actually like the artwork of the Onyx. It's quite cool. I like the colors and the way that they, the way it shines, basically. I will find somewhere to store them all. Here we have Hitmonlee. Then Hitmonchan. Doduo. Pretty cool. Dodrio. Chansey. I do have a couple of the Chanseys already. I did pick up singles a little while ago of this set that I could at the time. So yeah, that was good to pick that up. Snorlax here. And let me just quickly check to see if all these are trainers and things like that again. Yep, computer search, VS Seeker, Pokeball. I think this one here is actually quite expensive. I will put that to the side. I will sleeve that one up separately for now. And then we've got double colors energy. Got some grass energies. And then we got some fighting energies as well. I'll put them to the side. I will sleeve them up momentarily as well. But I just wanted to sleeve this one up. This one is, not too sure why this one is so expensive, to be honest. It might be playable, but in saying that, you aren't really going to be using these cards to play. So not too sure why the expense on that card. But yeah, I do know it is quite expensive. I'm sure somebody could probably tell me in the comments down below why that trainer is quite expensive. And now for the last deck, we have the Charizard deck. So this one is going to have two of the more expensive cards in there. Okay, let's sleeve up the Charizard first. Obviously the most expensive one in the set. I'll sleeve him. Okay, he looks good. No issues with him. Okay, we've got Charmander. And the thing is, honestly, when I was a kid, I did collect cards. I was fortunate enough for my, my dad to buy me packs of cards and things like that. I remember getting like a Flashfire. Was it Flashfire? No. What is it? Like, what was the fire deck? Like the Overgrowth Fire deck, whatever it was. I remember getting one of them when I was young for like my birthday or Christmas or something like that. So I was really happy with it. But yeah, I was definitely lucky and fortunate enough to get cards. But I never had any of the big three. Never had Blastoise. Never had Venusaur, never had Charizard. So now that I can actually go out and purchase my own, it's just so cool to be able to collect the cards that I like and that I want. And honestly, for me, that's the main thing. I know there's a lot of people, a lot of collectors out there who are all about how much the cards are worth. And don't get me wrong, I definitely prefer cards that are valuable, right? But I'm not planning on selling them anytime soon. It's just good to know that what you have is, you know, of some sort of value. But yeah, I'm not out there trying to just buy it so I can grade it and flip it. That's really not my thing. So each to their own. But yeah, that's not how I plan on doing anything. Oh, this is Magnamar. Magmar? What am I talking about? Magmar. I was getting that confused between Magnemite and Magmar. There's a little ding on the top. That's why I bug it up there. I think this one is maybe like a $6, $7 card by itself. I might have to, I don't know, get another one. Not sure. The Pikachu also has a tiny little ding on there. Not too bad, but maybe noticeable. I'll put the Pikachu in a thing as well. The Pikachu is probably the 4th most expensive card after the the 3 starters. Raichu, not the best Raichu, honestly. I would have preferred either base set Raichu or Raichu, the secret Raichu from Rocket. Secret rare Raichu. But, you know, they do have a lot of, like, base set, jungle set, those sorts of reprints. So it is quite cool. There's Zapdos. I would have, again, preferred one of the other ones. Maybe not base or anything like that. I probably would have preferred, like Rocket Returns Zapdos. But again, really cool. Got Clefairy. I do have Clefairy already. But I do like Clefairy. I do like Clefable. Definitely, when I was a kid, I did have both Clefairy and Clefable that I pulled myself. So it is kind of like a bit of nostalgia to be able to get these. Got Dunsparce. So it's pretty cool. There you go. Pop that in there. We got Milk Tank. And let's see, then we have the trainers again. Let's flick through the trainers quickly. If there's anything that stands out that I need to sleeve, I will sleeve them. Other than that, I will just leave them all when I get through at the end. I won't make you guys endure everything. We have some fire energies. They will be obviously quite popular. And then we have the electric energies also. Okay, let me sleeve everything up off screen, off camera, so you guys don't need to bother watching. Yeah, I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Okay, guys. Quick jump cut for you. Long time consuming sleeving up for me. So I just sleeved up, I sleeved up all the cards, but I also have just quickly put the other ones into a top loader, just some of them. So the ones I've top loaded up here, just basically the original starters and their evolutions. So the Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Squirtle, Wartortle, and then obviously we've got the Blastoise, the Venusaur, Charizard. I popped Pikachu obviously into one as well. I've popped Mewtwo into one. And then I've also just popped the Articuno into one as well. So I'll pop them to the side for now. I will put these in one of my cases that I use to protect my more expensive cards. But let's quickly just take a look at this. I won't spend too much time on it. I'm sure you guys are more interested in the cards than this, to be honest. But let's have a look. So we've seen the front of it. The back of it has like a nice little Pokeball logo on it. It is like, I don't even know what material it is at this point. It feels like a, is it plastic or cardboard? It feels like a plasticky. Oh. Apologies for bumping the camera. I will open it up for you guys for now. Okay, so this, okay, it's like a cardboard sleeve, but how do I get, it out of the sleeve? Hang on a second. Let me have a quick look here. So it's got some writing up here. Classic collection. It is quite soft as well. I believe it just opens up. Wow, it does just opens up like that, and then you can see inside. Okay, here we go. Inside we have our deck boxes. So like a premium sort of leather, or like a fake leather, I guess, deck box. So we've got grass. So obviously that one belongs to our Venusaur. Apologies for bumping the camera. We've got our fire for our Charizard. We have our water for our Blastoise. And then this here, wow, this here has got the Pokeball logo on it again. It is quite, honestly, this is quite a nice, like a really fine, like a really nice quality product. I'm not going to open up that. That's just got the counters and stuff in there. But you can see here, you've got the whole, it's basically a fold out playmat. It's really nice, really high quality. I do actually really highly rate this. I think it's really good. Like, if you're going to play the game, if anyone plays like the Pokemon card game, it'd be really good to just, you know, take that with you so you can set it all up. Play the cards properly. Okay, let me quickly put this aside again. So all in all, what do I think of the product? I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty high quality. You've got all of the cards. You've got the case. You've got the deck boxes. You've got the fold-out playmat. It's really high quality. I feel like it's good for both collectors and the players as well. I think some of the cards have been selected due to playability, as well as for the collectors, some of them are just like classics, right? So all in all, I think it's a really good product. I'm pretty happy with the price I paid for it. So yeah, I think it's really good. But anyway, guys, thanks again for watching the video. Thanks for your patience, everybody. I do really appreciate anyone who does come back and views the videos. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.